So it seems we got audio running. So again, we're in the situation where I'm having the P1765, I believe, and 1767. Couldn't remove those. The deletion of those error codes did not succeed. The car is not on an external power supply, and the battery is not great, I would think, from the amps. Actually, the voltage seems to be quite good. The rest, I'm not sure I could read or don't read, but on my view, it's more about the fact that I'm concerned about, again, these error codes, or it's not an error code, but there's 0 RPM on any of the drive shafts. We are in P, while I do have the errors, but my understanding is that for P, actually the shift rod positions that are measured are quite right. The engine is there. I have clutch pressure, I have the temperature lever, and we've got the gear. So now that, again, this is the situation as it is. There is no error shown on the car yet, but in the moment, I'm pretty sure I will switch it into a gear. It will instantly come off. It will instantly come on, and there won't be any changes on this, where Jeff Richardson, and I'm really trustful on his judgment, says it should increase if you put a gear in to 1 point whatever bars. But again, I would presume that as there is 0 RPM on any of the drive shafts, it's simply that the TC, there we go again. There was 5, 6, 7 RPM on the input shaft too for a split second. I hope that's on tape. It really looks like the speed sensor is gone, but I'm not 100% sure. We'll try to get something in gear, but as it actually measured something, that means irrespective of the error codes, which I would expect, it should be measuring something, because this is a measurement and it shouldn't prohibit a measurement if there's an error code active. So again, untouch that. Let's see what happens when we put the car and try to put it in a gear. I'll try to go into neutral quite fast, because it's most likely the least desired or problematic one, opposed to D or R. Okay. Doesn't show an error yet, but now it gets crazy. So in the moment we put it into D, now the good part is the valve body seems to work, because the shift rod 3 did change, but now we do actually have measurements on both drive shafts. Now that is very funny to me. That's where we are in the temperature. We are in neutral position, and again, the drive shafts now, it shows measurements. It shows very different measurements. The error, if you want to call it that way, I've done, while I don't think the clutch did try to engage, is that we do see changed measurements here now. I'm really confused why that is. The part, if I get Jeff correctly, was that actually, again, input shaft sensor 2 should have a way higher reading. Shaft 1 starts coming up. Well, that's where we are. Let's see that we do some more measurements and shiftings in a second.